Hello, and welcome to Democracy 50. I'm Neil Bailey, Chief Technology Officer of Democracy 50. Today I'm going to show you how a user who has been invited to our Democratic Resource Platform by a Democratic candidate in their district can use Democracy 50 to help the candidate win his or her election. To start the demonstration, I'm going to take you to an email that, as a Democratic community member, I may have received, and walk you through the steps that you can take to register and support your candidate. The candidate we've selected for the demo is Dan Feltes, who is running for state senator in New Hampshire. Checking my email, I find the email inviting me to join Dan Feltes' community. When I click on the registration link and log in, I will get immediate access to a virtual volunteering dashboard where I can get information about my state, districts, elected officials, and Dan. When I click on this link, it brings me to the system and welcomes me to Dan's community. All I need to do now is click on the Join button to complete my registration and start using my virtual volunteering dashboard. The first time I log in, I need to enter a password. I can also take a minute to link my social media accounts to Democracy 50, or I can do that later. Linking a social media account is very easy. I just click Add Account and sign in. Once my account is linked, I can see my screen name appear here. I can also link my Twitter account, or again, I can do that later. Once I'm done linking accounts, I click Save, and I am brought to my community dashboard. This dashboard allows me to do a number of things. Right off the bat, I'm given my own community page where I can sponsor candidates and promote campaigns through blogging and fundraising. In order to start a fundraising campaign for Dan, I can find him in my connections and click the blue button, Raise Funds for Dan. I'm brought to a fundraising page, which has just a few simple fields to fill out. The first is to set a goal. Keep your goal relatively small at first so that you can achieve it. You can always come back and change it later. To create a campaign, I just need to enter a few fields. When I click Create Campaign, I'm brought directly to a Create Message form. This form allows me to promote my campaign within my own community. You can see that many of the fields are automatically filled in. Neil's community page is going to be the page that promotes this campaign. I've inherited a picture of Dan, which I could replace with my own campaign picture if I wanted to. The message title has been inherited from the campaign, as has the message summary. All I'm left to do is enter a full message for the landing page. At this point, before I send my message, I can choose how to syndicate it. Since I linked my Facebook account, I can post the message to Facebook. Since I did not yet link my Twitter account, I can't post to Twitter, but I can always go back to my account page and add my Twitter account later. I can also send the message as an email to my community. In this case, I haven't loaded a community yet, but if I wanted to load a community, that's easy. Just click here, and you have an option to upload members of your community. I can also send the message directly to email recipients. Once I've completed the message and entered my syndication preferences, I just click Save and Publish. At this point, the message is created and sent out to the community members I've specified. The message appears on my community page, along with the fundraising campaign I've just created. When members of my community are linked by social media to this community page, they can help Dan Feltes by clicking on the Donate button. When they do that, they are taken to a contribution page where their contribution will directly benefit Dan Feltes. In this way, small donations by your community members will add up to help reach your fundraising goal, and in turn will help Dan Feltes win his election. This concludes my demonstration. I hope you see the value you can bring to your community and local progressive candidates by registering for and using Democracy 50 to support their campaigns. Thank you for taking time to watch this demo, and I hope to see you on Democracy 50.